Hey, today we're going to be answering a very basic and foundational question in guitar playing technique, and that is how to strum the guitar. Now, strumming is probably one of the most basic and first things that you've learned on the guitar. And if you're a beginner starting out, this is a great opportunity because you can start strumming with the right technique right from the beginning. And if you're an advanced player and you find that after what I've told you that you've been strumming the wrong way, don't worry, it's pretty easy to change your technique. Of course, you need to unlearn your old bad habit and then relearn this new method, but it's not too difficult, so don't worry. So I'm just going to strum a very simple chord progression, all right, in G major like this. Now this is probably the most common chord progression in the world. You can sing 10,000 pop songs with this chord progression, alright? Now I'm just making up some melody on my own. But notice how I'm strumming here. Alright? Now notice most of the motion is coming at my wrist. Now I'm going to demonstrate to you the wrong way of strumming, like this. Now, notice where most of the motion, the movement is. It's the entire length of the arm. Notice in this wrong way, I'm strumming up, down like that, but the pivot point is here in my elbow. And this is just a lot of movement, right? Notice the entire arm is moving, and that's taking a lot of energy. It's taking a lot of time. It's making my arm sore if I do this continuously. And it just doesn't sound very good because we don't have so much dexterity in your hand like this. Alright, now that's the wrong way. What is the right way to do it? Now the right way is like this. Notice that this entire length of my arm is not moving at all along this axis. It's rotating. So if I'm going to put my hand like this, right, if I'm strumming, this is how, okay, I don't know, it's focusing on my face. But anyway, this is how you should be moving your arm, your hand, alright? You should be just rotating along the axis, which is your bone. Now, when that happens, your arm doesn't move up and down, but your hand here will be rotating and it will move up and down like that. All right. So this is the point that hits the strings, right? The thumbnail. All right. If you're using a pick, it's exactly the same thing, right? But just by rotating my wrist like this along the axis, which is my bone, I can get the up-down motion very easily like this. Alright, so that's basically it. That's the secret to strumming for beginners, and if you're an advanced player, you can go really, really far with just this very simple, basic up-down technique like that. Alright, and even if you gravitate towards more advanced chords, maybe let's try some closed position chords like this. Now it's a little bit funky. It's the same thing, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down. The strumming is the same. All right, so just a quick recap. Remember that your pivot point should not be here. You should not be moving your arm up and down like this, but rather this should be stationary and rotate like that. So if I'm just grabbing onto my arm, you can still strum like this. Of course, this is a terrible way to strum with one arm holding the other arm, but basically that's the idea. Alright, so I hope that's been helpful for you. If you want to study fingerstyle guitar with me personally, where I guide you through all the steps and all the tools that you need to arrange your own pieces on fingerstyle guitar, and I even practice alongside with you, you can check out my Fingerstyle for the World course. I'll link it in the description below. And if you're not ready to commit yet to a full paid course, then I have lots of videos on my YouTube channel and free guides that you can download at my website. Check out the links in the description below. Now, let me know if you have any more questions about guitar technique, theory, arrangement, musicianship, and I'll be more than happy to share my knowledge with you in a video. Alright, so take care and goodbye.